Welcome back to episode 18 of my Pokemon Emerald Imperium Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. My name is JV Evolved, welcome to the channel. And today we are battling Flannery, coming off last episode, at the end of last episode, of what I believe was a run-ending bug. I don't know what other thing could have caused what happened last episode, but if you weren't here, we were facing Maylene, and it came down to her Garganacl and King Gambit. I had my full team. I switched into Machamp, which outspeeds both. According to the calculator, it outspeeds both. 71 HP was the Machamp. Speed stat, 5166. It should outspeed both, as you can see here on the documents. And it didn't. I don't know what happened. I got hit by Hammer Arm, which lowers Garganacl's speed. And it still didn't outspeed either of them. I don't know what happened, but we lost the Pokemon. If it is what it is. I don't know where to go to actually figure out its bug. I'm not going to clause it, even though I really want to. I don't know what else it would have been. He was on the field for that little, and he had Shadow Shield as ability. Shadow Shield doesn't lower your speed, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, we lost Machamp, which we just got the Machamp from this battle, so great. We lost our Hippowdon, our special wall with Ice Scout, which was incredible. It was such a good carry. And we lost Illumise, which I'm not that upset about. So yeah, we're now facing Flannery, and we're missing our Hippowdon. Hippowdon would have been great here, to be honest, against everything, pretty much. The bottom row, the Rotom, the Marowak, and the Infernape, yeah. It probably outright beat the Infernape. Well, I don't know. This Infernape was kind of insane. And we're in a fire gym, and I'm not bringing a single water type. In fact, I'm bringing 2 grass types. This is our team. We only have 1 water type on our team, in our box in general. It's Inteleon. It's the only one alive right now, and we're not bringing it. Why? Honestly, I think we have a good shot of winning this with this team. That's why. So let's go through it. We are leading with a Tangrowth. Why? Because it has... I have to fix its ability. Give me one moment. Because it has Drizzle. We're going to take the rain out of this. We're going to take the sun out of this equation and make it raining. Now then, I might have to sack this at some point to get the rain back up. I do think the rain is pretty important to beating other things. We'll see how much. Do you still have a Damp Rock? You don't. I need to give you a Damp Rock as well. This is here purely to set up rain. It is not going to attack a single time if I have my way. It could potentially help deal with Walking Wake, but my way, it doesn't do anything. It will immediately switch out into Colossal. Why? Because Colossal kind of just beats Ninetales. It has Hydro Steam, which is dope. There's a part of me that wants to set up rocks. I might. I don't think it will affect much. We'll see. But Colossal 1v1s the Ninetales really easily. Ninetales really can't do anything to it. We are bringing Trevenant. Why? Walking Wake. This is the only thing in my box that doesn't get to a KO. The only thing. By any of its moves. Now then, Walking Wake is Choice Scarfed, so depending on what it's locked into, other Pokemon could be useful in dealing with it. But the big thing was, I was trying to find something that didn't get to it by anything, and that's Trevenant. Then we have Braviary to deal with Sylveon. The rain needs to be up for it because of it having Chlorophyll. Once the rain is up, Braviary pretty much just takes care of it. It also has Sunny Day, which is a bit annoying, but we should be okay. We have Slowking here. Slowking is here to beat the Rotom. Rain Up really helps. Surf does a lot of damage. If not, Power Gem. Hopefully either rain or nothing's up. If the sun's up, it's a little wacky, which it goes for everything in this battle. The sun needs to be down. Then we have Palossand. Then we have Alolan Marowak, which Palossand is not the answer to. What is the answer to is Colossus. Colossal. It beats both. It's my answer to both Ninetales and Marowak. It just can't take a lot of damage. It has Earth Eater, so Boomerang's not going to do anything. Easy switch, Hydro Steam twice. Should be good. Maybe once. I think I'm going to get up Rocks. And then we have Palossand, holding nothing. It does not have an item. It is holding nothing because knockoff does a lot if it's holding an item. The problem is Earth Power doesn't Oko. It hit 2-hit KOs, so there's a small chance a crit Palossand dies, but I have nothing else that deals with it since we lost a Powdon. So this is what we're using. I'm sending it. I'm gonna save the game real quick. Let's see if I remember how to dodge everything. No, I don't. Okay, this is fine. Heal up. I don't know why I went to that one. That. God dang it. More lol, why? Dude, just let it go down. Healer, not that. I go here. Not that. I wanted to go one over. Knock off, knock off. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, we're there. Alright, Pokeball. Let's check real quick. Bold, Damp Rock. Yes, moveset's fine. Earth Eater, Modest. Modest might not matter. Adamant, that's fine. I could make it other things, but it's fine. Timid's fine. Citrus. I wasn't checking items. Yes, I want Citrus on everything, pretty much. And nothing on you. Bold. I'm gonna run back. I don't want you bold. I want you careful, calm, one or the other. Calm. Well, that's annoying that I just did all that for no reason, but it is what it is. Let's send it again. Let's just send it around one more time. What? Wrong way. Here, and here. Okay. Okay. What could potentially be the end of the run, because I think every battle could be at this point, considering what's happened. Ninetales, okay. Tangrowth, Drought, into Drizzle. I can freely switch on a Flamethrower into Colossal. Flamethrower, cool. Does nothing. I am going to get a Brox. I've made that decision. I'm getting a Brox. It's switching, it makes that even greater. Cool. So from here, it will probably use Hydro Steam, which is fine for me. I go to Trevenant. Just don't burn me, please. I don't even remember if it can burn. Okay. Hornleech. Citrus is cool. Cool. Just Hornleech again. Summary, Poltergeist. Poltergeist has a chance of missing. I don't know if that's I'm just going to Hornleech. I don't know if this is in range, though, of killing. Okay, that goes down. I think Ninetales is coming back out. Rotom. Okay. Rotom's fine. I can go to Slowking. Overheat. Overheat's fine. Yeah, that's fine. The rain is still up. Which means I Surf. Thunderwave's annoying, but it should be fine. Rotom goes down. What comes out next? Rain stopped, Marowak. Okay. I'm going to go back to Colossal. Shadowbone. What the hell? I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I'm gonna go to Tangrowth. I wanna force a Flare Blitz. Why did Boomerang? The Boomerang's ideal. What? Why did Boomerang? I still, this is fine. I wanted to force a Flare Blitz. Cool. This should pop the Citrus. And we're now back in the rain. This doesn't have, Hydro Steam. I didn't update that. Hydro Steam, save. Hydro Steam might kill. It's a roll. What? Earth Eater. What is Bone Zone? Marowak, Alolan. Ignore immunities. Oh god, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I just closed. I didn't close it, I just lowered it. Oh, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. What's left? I've dealt with Rotom, and I've dealt with that. I need you full HP. It's in the rain. Flare Blitz still does a lot. Knockoff does a good amount, though. I go to this. I go to this and click Knockoff. Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't know what Bone Zone did. I guess I should have looked it up, but I just unaware. It is what it is. Okay. Ninetales comes back out. We're back in the sun. We're in the sun. I need to switch out and switch back in. I go to Slowking. Okay. It's in the sun. Okay, if I go back to this with the rain up, it dies. What are you gonna use, though? You're gonna use Flamethrower, okay. I think I just Power Gem. I'm fast forwarding now because I'm tilted because of Bone Zone. I need to stop. Okay, Harvest is good. Okay, Ninetales goes down. What's left? It's, I have to sack something. Okay, Harvest. Infernape. Okay, we're in on Infernape. You're probably gonna click Knockoff here. Which is a problem. I need the rain up. I need the rain up. Who's least useful? Is it just Trevenant? If I sack Trevenant and I go into Tangrowth, okay, so Sam in on Tangrowth, rain's up. You're close. Yeah, I sack Trevenant. If it is close combat, that is best case scenario. Trevenant lived. It's kind of impressive. Doesn't matter, you're still going down. More chip damage is cool, because I think you're in Earth Power range now. Tangrowth. Yeah, I think you just close combat. I go to Palisand. Cool. Earth Power. Not holding an item for a reason. You know, we're at the point where I believe we've won. I am really happy with how I played this gym without having really 4 box after a bug. I 100% believe it was a bug. And after losing a very important Pokemon to this working to an ability that I just was unaware about. I am very happy with how I played this. Goodbye, Scavillion. That is our 4th gym badge. I really didn't think we were getting there this run. I really didn't. But we did it. Overheat, Will-O-Wisp, Heat Crash, Heat Wave, Flare Blitz, Blazikenite. 56 level cap. Hi, May. Mega Ring, Go Goggles, Safety Goggles. Okay. Heal up. We lost you, which is actually a pretty big deal, and we lost you, which isn't as big of a deal. Move. Trevenant. God, their death box is about equal to... It's about equal to it, but we also have so many Mons over here that I think are kind of useless. Like, this bottom row, even... The bottom row is useless, and then the middle row is close to it. I'll be honest, Braylon has not done much. Okay, I'll do this again, even though I'm gonna regret it. I'll do that. I'll just check Relearn real quick. Power Whip's good. Heat Wave and Calm Mind is pretty good. Relearn, Shore Up. I'll get rid of Giga Drain. You still don't have a poison move. Any good TMs that would help with that? Probably not, to be honest. No, but we have TMs that I didn't realize we had. Did have some TMs. You can learn Aura Sphere? That's good to know. I'm gonna forget that, though. Okay. Save game. What is the next trainer? The Wind Straits. I don't know if we're doing the Wind Straits, I'll be honest. What are the rewards? We lost Colossal. We don't have a Appleton. Appleton's the only Mega that we could get from this. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so there's this trainer. I can lower the calc for now. I'll go next trainer. No. Wind Strait, Wind Strait, Wind Strait, Wind Strait. Okay, so this is the next trainer. I'm gonna wait to calc it because we're gonna get a couple of encounters. I should put Pokemon on a team. I should put some Pokemon on the team. That's fine. Okay, haven't battled you. And by a couple, it might just be one, to be honest. Does this... Okay, there it is. Mirage Tower. Blissey, Emboar, Servine. That's pretty good. What about this floor? Yveltal, Azelf, Aggie. Oh god. Do I have a bike? I know I have the bike. I'm gonna be so bad at this, man. I need to register it. Dude. Dude, what am I doing? Thank you. Dexnav, Conk, Articuno, Krozma. It might be this floor. This floor is actually pretty good. Rock Smash. Saraledge. Saraledge is really good. Solgaleo. I don't think this floor is that good besides that, though. I think it is this floor. Yeah, I think it's this floor. Conk. I'll take it. We lost our fighting type. Okay, call it Conkeldurr. I don't know why I'm getting this, I'm just getting it, because it doesn't matter. Okay, and then this route... We didn't get an encounter on Route 111, right? Or was that, was it Slowking? It was Slowking, okay. Okay, so we did get the encounter there, so it's just Conk. So let's check Conk. Might as well. Conkeldurr. I'll use the candies to level them up. If I remember where they are. Since we're not by a no. No, 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 no. You're gonna have a different ability. I don't care what it is. But it's not gonna be that one. It's gonna be anything but that one. Okay. Magma Armor, sure. I don't even know what that does. Prevents Frostbite. Yeah, it's better than what you had. Justified. I think Justified's pretty good. Dark types raise attack. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. And I don't think I have to add you to the calc, because you're not coming to this. Yeah, I don't think you're coming. Having Tangrowth is going to be kind of insane, though, because it leads and beats Gastrodon and gets rid of the sand for the Dracozolt. Let's bring up the calc. Okay. So, lead, this, one shot, cool. Then we have this. What's a good answer to this? It would be a bug type. Our only bug type is this, which doesn't beat it. What's your moveset? You have Sap Sipper, EQ, Lunge, Hyper Voice. You have EQ, which is annoying. You also have Psychic, which beats this. I don't have a Dark type, do I? No. What about you? You don't do bad against it. You honestly might actually be the answer. And you outspeed. Yeah, I think it's just you. So this will make it in the rain to get rid of the sand. So I can probably just go to my ground type and beat it. Yeah. And then you, which is a problem. So you have Sucker Punch, you have Iron Head, you have Play Rough. It's in the sun, in the rain, which is a bit of a problem. I might have to get rid of the rain. Sucker Punch almost kills. Well, that just made me sad. Who else did I lose? Trevenant. Is Trevenant here? Yes. This is sad. This box is sad. You know, I didn't think I had the mouse showing, but maybe I have had the mouse showing the entire time. It doesn't really matter. Sucker Punch again. I mean, you eat, but you don't really do much back unless I sit there swords dancing. And then you can sit there swords dancing, which is a problem. All my answers to this aren't answers to this. Sucker Punch does so much. And my Hippowdon's dead. Play rough kills. Everything gets 2 hit. Play rough kills. Yeah, funny. Sucker Punch potentially KOs. Sucker Punch does KO. Maybe, but I'd have to Swords Dance up. Sucker Punch is a problem to a KO. Play rough KOs. Sucker Punch is a problem. Play rough kills. Everything's a problem. Your ass. Funny. No, and then you. Which you don't... I have to get rid of the rain. I have to figure out a way to get rid of the rain. I think that's the key to it. Or I go to you and Willow. Go to you, Willow, bring you as well as a backup. And, what else? You. I think that's the team. I think that's the team. I'm gonna save the game here. We are gonna do this battle next episode. Mainly because I'll be honest, I thought we were losing. But yeah, with that, this has been episode 18 on my Pokemon Emerald Imperium Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. Have a good day, everyone. See you later.